Vic is real concerned with the ratings of the NBA. You know, you hear about them dropping, and we talk about it often. Like, what do you think are some things that could help the NBA audience grow or just retain what they have?
I don't think you guys gonna like it or will accept the only solution. There's only one solution, and it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, and I'm excited actually to get your thoughts.
Okay,
as a NBA player, guy who's in it, close to it. Less games. 82 is way too much.
Oh no, I'm with you.
And the problem. So what happens is this, right?
I'm with you on this.
What happens with this, right? Like this model, if you cut the games, then that cuts the revenue. So that's that's less money to the owners, less money to the players. That's why it probably won't happen, right? You got to think about, you know, all the stars and all the owners coming together and saying, all right, well, you know, let's go. We're going to go from, you know, you making $70 million a year to now 45, 50. How do you go back? It's actually a great deal for the players right now. If you think about it, the NBA players are working less and making more. Now, there's a few out there that's still, you know, night in and night out balling. But the reality is a lot of the superstars, they pick and choose when they want to play. And it's smart because we are smarter as players. We're more sophisticated. You know, people are like, well, they used to do it back in the 80s, they used to do it back in the 90s. Look how them dudes is moving around. And then also we're looking at you know, being efficient. We're looking at how do I win a championship? And sometimes you can look at them like, yeah, I ain't gonna play tonight because what matters to me is end of March or April. You know what I'm saying? To get on that run. NFL is a great product because there's only 17 games now. And I was just with an executive at the NFL, the league office the other night, and they were like, what do you think about this 18 game and this? And I said, we got the product right. Yeah. You want to be on the NBA side, like don't mess it up because it's just enough where every game matters. The fans love it. And then when the Super Bowl ends, people can't wait for the next season.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's how you fix the NBA because like I love basketball more than I love football. Wow. Like even hooping, like man, it ain't nothing like that. Like going out there and hooping,
yeah.
Like it.
You know what I'm saying? You can do that. You got dudes doing it till they 70. Right. So it's a great game, but it's just way too much. Way too much.
So, my bad. Go ahead. So how do you think we leverage, or is there no way to leverage still being able to make the same amount but decreasing the games? Is there any way to leverage like to where the player still makes about the same amount, the business still makes about the same amount, but the fan is able to engage with the performer and the performances, but it's on a less
that's a great question because like, and it's connected to what we're doing now. We're talking about media, NBA, NFL. We're in the media business. That's when we say, oh, we're entertainers. No, it's not. Yes, there's the performance part to it, but we're in the entertainment business, meaning TV, those deals, that's what pays the players. And so you have to create more products. How do we get more people to tune into NBA All-Star? How do we create, which we did, the play-in game and a tournament and the other tournament, like, and then you sell that, you package that.
Yeah, the cup.
So the cup. So that's how, like, that's where there could potentially be solutions, is creating more of those and selling those games, but they have to make sense. Fans have to tune in because all it is called spots and dots, meaning like, all right, we get 5 million people tuned in to watch these games every single night, or these events or these tournaments. Then you package that and sell it, and they say, okay, here's the CPM, you know, cost per million, et cetera. So it's just a formula. That's all it is. So
it's because when we break it down, and that is like the main solution when we research it, is like lessening the games in the league, in the NBA. It's lessening the games, and when you compare it, there's a lot of comparison and fun comparisons between NBA, NFL.
Right.
But as far as the business model, I think the NFL has got a great business model that's like you said, like every game matters. You know, there's a build up for a week, you know, until the game, so you can create this banter, this marketing on the game.
Yeah, I don't start watching the NBA until like
After, yeah. Oh, wow. Golly.
Bro, y'all don't
So
be
it's
playing
super
D,
close.
bro. Y'all
Super close.
I was going to say after NFL season.
You know
He
what?
said April.
But that's
But
valid
think about
though
it, bro,
because
there's only a couple teams there's probably what, and keep me honest here, right? Like how many teams are really playing D night in and night out?
4.
You know, and again, it's not. I'm not blaming the players.
3 or 4.
I actually think the players are winning right now. The players are smart. It's the games. Like, you know how it is traveling from the East Coast to the West Coast. We bring in sleep scientists and we bring in experts when we go from New York to go play the Seattle Seahawks. All right, guys, we're traveling to the West Coast now. We gotta go out 2 days in advance. You gotta hydrate this way. You gotta eat this way.
We don't got
and
that.
y'all live on the plane. You kidding me? Like, think about the wear and tear on the NBA players. So I'm not knocking the NBA players, but you know, to me, the game gets good when everything's on the line. Like, it's still obviously, we ain't even talking about that. Basketball is everything. It's everything. You know what I'm saying? But when it's on the line and dudes playing D and really getting after it, come on, man.
There's nothing like it.
See, because from a consumer's point and a fan point, they know the player's not playing hard every game.
They could tell.
They know it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's like, so when you ask that, how many teams are actually playing, you could tell certain teams that are like really getting after it. Yeah. And you could tell some of those teams like Boston, y'all gotta do what y'all do, but they come off the gas a little bit. Just say pick and choose when they, you know what I mean? And they cool with it because they know, hey, it's enough games in this joint to where I'm going to still seed high. And when it comes to that, it's a strategy to it.
April and May.
It's strategy.
I'm gonna turn this joint upside down. We ain't got sleep doctors.
That's right.
Though.
Y'all got sleep.
No, we don't.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Hey,
we don't got no sleep doctors. That threw me off a little bit. We don't got no one making sure we hydrated this much, that much. Sleep doctors, oh man.